There are two ways to become a founder. You can build a company from the ground up, or you can leverage your fame and reputation to demand a seat at the table, and then work your ass off to make the company a success. Recently, the film industry has been divided by two very different actress-turned-producer archetypes. On one hand, you have Margot Robbie, who transitioned from being a soap actress in Australia to becoming a savvy producer and actress in Hollywood while still maintaining a good professional reputation and building an enviable range of acting roles. On the other, you have Blake Lively, who also transitioned from a soap series, Gossip Girl, before becoming a movie star. Her latest movie has embroiled her in lots of controversy, where rumors of creative hijacking and forced PGA letters suggest a very different way of doing business. Today, we are analyzing the inner scripts of these two women to ask a vital question for every founder. Are you a builder, or are you just a coat hanger for your own ego? We're breaking down the difference between methodical strategy and entitled maneuvering. Margot Robbie's production company LuckyChap has a specific mission: female-focused stories from female storytellers who have been underrepresented amongst Hollywood's writers and directors. Margot doesn't just produce Margot Robbie movies. In fact, she often produces projects she isn't even in, movies like Saltburn and Promising Young Woman. She is a builder. Her goal is the health of the company and the quality of the IP. She and her team have a good eye for stories that fit the LuckyChap DNA. Contrast this with the allegations surrounding Blake Lively. The narrative suggests she used It Ends With Us, a story about domestic violence, as a vehicle for her own main character script. When you pick a project solely to serve your personal brand rather than the audience's needs, you aren't a founder, you're a vanity operator. So for founders, are you building a business that solves a problem or a platform that just makes you look good? If your business can't survive without your face on the front, you haven't built an asset, you've built a cage. It's apparent that both Margot Robbie and Blake Lively love and wear fashion well. They do, however, have very different ways of using fashion in their business. This reveals their business maturity and priorities. Margot Robbie's method dressing for Barbie, the movie, was a masterclass in marketing ROI. Every outfit served the product. She made herself the living logo for the brand. She was Barbie. It was professional, calculated, and brilliant. Blake Lively, however, has been criticized for using floral fashion to promote a movie about domestic abuse, allegedly ignoring the movie's heavy themes to promote her own aesthetic and lifestyle brands. She even overhauled the original movie's fashion recommendations that were character-driven to bring in her own aesthetic, making book loyalists question her understanding of the character she plays. For founders, packaging is important. If your marketing contradicts with your product's core value, you lose trust. Margot used her style to sell the movie. Blake allegedly used the movie to sell her style. One is a professional CEO, and the other is simply using the movie as her runway. Margot Robbie's inner script is rooted in sweat equity. In her early career years, she worked at Subway as a maid and as a waitress. Even now, as a successful actress, you would think that she has it easy. But she mentioned that she still has to fight to be included on email chains and to be taken seriously by agents. She wasn't threatened by the sharks, nor did she threaten them. She just simply learned to swim with them. In contrast, the leaked reports from It Ends With Us describes a hostile environment. Allegations suggest Blake Lively utilized her celebrity network, her husband Ryan, and her best friend Taylor Swift to force creative changes, bypassing the director and even pressuring the movie studio to give in to her demands else she'll walk off the movie and not promote it. This is founder terrorism. It's when a leader uses their power to bully the team instead of empowering them. Margot Robbie proves that you can be a boss without being a tyrant. You don't need to force people to write you loyalty letters under duress if you've actually earned their respect through work. If the rumors are true that Blake Lively wanted to turn a serious drama into a Barbie-style aesthetic moment, she missed the most important lesson from Margot. Success is built on sincerity and hard work, not just styling and behind-the-scenes manipulation. Margot Robbie is the gold standard for a hardworking and grounded founder. She paid her dues, she understands the day cost of her sets, and she respects the expertise of her collaborators. She didn't have to hijack the room because she built the room. Are you trying to force your authority in business because you don't feel like you've earned it? That's an entitlement script error. In my Get Out of Your Own Way package, we look at where you are leaking authority and how to pivot from vanity to value. You don't have to be the coat hanger for a famous network. You need to be the savvy producer of your own life. Click the link below and let's get you out of your own way. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.